Yo. Oh shit. That don't seem right. How the fuck? This is what happened when you let other people use your shit. All right, let's see. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, you know what? I don't even care. You know what? Fuck this shit. I don't have time for this shit. I got to go. Listen, I got things I got to do, man. I just wanted to. I said I was gonna start this thing going every morning, and I have not done that, which is a problem because if you don't stick to your word, then your word don't mean shit. And that's a goddamn problem. So what I'm looking around for right now is my other microphone because I got another microphone that I can. Oh, here we go. Good job. Yeah. There we go. Okay. That's another microphone I can use right there. All right. So, excuse me if I look totally fucked up. Well, here's the deal. So it is shit 7:20 right now. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, 7:20. And I got to go to a class because I'm doing this continuing education shit for real estate. You know what I mean? Yes, nigga. I also sell real estate. Bitch, I sell everything. You understand what I'm saying? So I got to go to class in a minute, but I said I was going to start this morning show yesterday. And yesterday didn't happen because I was caught up in other shit. You know what I mean? So I wasn't able to make that happen, man. So first of all, apologies for that. I'm apologize like people actually watching this shit. But anyway, so so the apology to myself for letting myself down for not being, what I mean, on point yesterday. Problem was yesterday. So yesterday I went to the class. We started the CE course or whatever, and it's like a 4-day course. So I'm in class from 8:30 to 4:30 in the evening. So I really hadn't had the chance to. Ooh, that is loud. That is peaking. Hold on. Let me turn it down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, I think that's a bit better right there. There we go. That's a bit better right there. All right, so if any of y'all know about production, when your stuff start reaching that peak and start peaking out, it could be a bad situation. Well, my eyes look like I just rolled out the bed. I literally just rolled out the bed, just put this on and kept it moving. So like, I'm not gonna keep this long because I can't. I got to get the fuck up out of here because I got to get to class. But I did want to kind of just jump on here, say a little something, talk about what the show may be about. So this show which is Black Box LOL. First of all, let me explain what Black Box is. Black Box is what neurologists call the brain because it's like that mystery. It's not racial. It's not black because we black. It's not a racial thing. You know what I mean? Because clearly white people have brains. You know what I mean? Asians have brains. Everybody got brains. So the black box is a reference to the ambiguity of the brain. You know what I mean? So we can't really, they don't know all of the mysteries of the brain. So they refer to it as the black box because you can't see things when it's in black because black is all encompassing or opaque or what. I don't know if I use that right. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. You can't see through the motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? So I decided to call the show Black Box LOL because there's a lot of things that go through my mind that I don't know if it would fit with mainstream or not. You know what I mean? But it's just me. It's just the way that I think, where I am, and I mean, my thoughts span the gamut. You know what I mean? From whatever to whatever. I can't even tell you where it starts or ends. It's just this endless continuum of thoughts. It's just that all, like for example, yesterday. All right, so I'm in class, and the professor um, saw that on my desk, everybody else has their, they come in with their notepad or they whatever, what I mean, they sit down. Well, on my desk, I had my laptop set up, and 3 phones, and then my pad on my lap. So she comes in, she tells me that I need to turn off my phone. Well, me being a black box guy, I had already saw that coming. You feel me? So I had already turned off all my phones. You feel me? My computer was already flipped up. So even though I had the computer up, and so just so you'll get some context to that, the computer was my Surface, my Microsoft Surface Pro, right? And so if the keyboard pushes up. You see what I'm saying? So when you because it's essentially like an iPad with a keyboard that's attached to it. So you flip it up, but it's got a stand in the back, right? And so you flip it down, you can type on it, and it's sitting up like this. Well, if I'm not using it, I flip the keyboard up. You feel me? So the keyboard is up against it, but it's still propped up. You see what I'm saying? It's still standing up because it's leaning back on its stand. Anyway, so she sees that, and so she asks me that. She tells me, shut it down. Okay, first of all, you don't talk to a grown man like that and tell him to shut shit down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but, I have to respect the elders because this bitch like 106. You feel me? So I have to respect the elders. So I ain't go off on her. You know what I mean? I just say, what do you mean? And she was like, well, shut it down. I said, I don't understand that. What do you mean by shut it down? She's like, you have your computer up. I need you to shut it down. I said, yeah, but I don't know what you're referencing. There is nothing to shut down. You understand what I'm saying? And so then she turns around and looks at the computer and she said, oh, I didn't know you had it on. Right. But let's look at the contrapositive of that. Why did you assume that I had it on? You get what I'm saying? And so that goes into a whole nother subject that we can begin to broach, which is, you're making assumptions based on old technology. It's not even about the fact that I'm black or white. I'm not going into that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Because I heard a nigga say this one time. I was like, yeah, I fucks with that, right? It's like, nigga, my vibrations is higher than that. You know what I mean? So I'm not even going to go into the whole black and white issue. What she said, does that have can I, reasonably deduce that there is some racial element to what she said? Sure, if I want to. You know what I mean? But I don't know that for fact. I don't know that for a fact. You know what I mean? I could say, yeah, okay, you only say that to me because I'm black. But you don't know that though. You know what I mean? So I like to function in truth as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go that route. Only thing I'm gonna look at is, bitch, you old. You feel me? And you don't know that now we got technology where you can just lift the goddamn keyboard and the shit is off. But from her vantage point, it seemed like it's on because, again, she's used to old technology. So she just feel like if the top of the laptop or the screen of the laptop is up, then that means that the computer is on. That would be true if this was a traditional laptop, but this is that merge between a pad and a laptop. I don't know what you would call that. Pad, I don't know what the fuck you call it, but the point of it is like a in-between thing, you know what I mean? So anyway, she kind of, once she saw that, she's like, oh, okay. And so she kind of, left me the fuck alone, kind of. The other thing is, I suffer from not being able to pay attention. I don't like ADD, you know what I mean? But I suffer from not being able to pay attention. I have to do multiple things at one time, you feel what I'm saying? Which is why if you looking at the show, you see multiple things going on at the same time because that's just what's in my motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? My head be all kind of different places. You know what I'm saying? So on one minute I'm thinking about a gun. The next minute I'm thinking about helping out my brothers in the community. You know what I'm saying? And then the next minute I'm thinking about selling weed again. You know what I mean? I be everywhere. You feel me? So, and then I might be into Avogadro's number, 6.023 times 10 to the negative 23rd. It just ain't no telling where my one mole may go. You feel me? Anyway. So then she sees me drawing. She gets upset about that. She's like, can you, well, she doesn't tell me to start drawing, but she's, do little slick shit. Like she'll say something and then, ask a question. I'm not answering the fucking questions because she asked the whole class a question. She ain't asked me the goddamn question. It was the whole class. So she asked the whole class a fucking question. and I just kind of just do my thing. I'm drawing, you know what I mean? I wish I had my pad with me. I could show you what I drew. I'll show you that tomorrow because shit, I can't stay on this shit for too long. I got 2 minutes. So I just keep doing what I'm doing. By the lunch break, she was like, what are you doing? So she come over there and she see that I'm drawing. But she's, impressed by the drawing capabilities. Now, if you're an artist, you'll see this drawing and be like, nigga, it's all right. You feel me? But for a person who doesn't draw at all, shit looks phenomenal. You know what I mean? But me, I'm an artist. You know what I mean? I know what other artists would think about this. I think it's okay. But for me, understand this wasn't for me to produce some sort of art that is the best art in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's really more about the meaning behind it. And actually, and in this situation, it was really just about I have to draw in order to pay attention. You feel me? If I don't draw, I've been doing this since I was in the fucking 2nd grade, man. You feel me? If I don't draw while I'm in class, I don't understand shit you said, bitch. Cause my mind gone. We done left the goddamn building. You feel me? I am somewhere completely different from here. You know what I'm talking about? So in order for me to keep my mind grounded and stay in this class, I gotta draw. And really I'm drawing from the subconscious. You feel me? So ain't no telling where it may go, and this one, I don't know where it's gonna go. But I'm interested to see where it's gonna go. It's like when people watch me draw, what they don't understand is I'm also watching me draw. I have no idea where this is going. I don't know, because I don't draw like that. When I was little, I used to pick things to draw just to see if I could match the detail the way the artist, did it. But now I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I just draw just to let my subconscious go, and whatever is in that, that's what comes out. Well, that's the thing. That's why it's called a subconscious, because it's sub, motherfucker, which means it's not within your conscious. It's not within the grasp of your conscious. So I don't know what's coming out either. It's in my subconscious. It's in an area of place where I can't get to. You feel me? And I don't know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? So the only way you can get through this is through hypnosis, supposedly. And even through hypnosis, nigga, you don't know what the fuck you said in hypnosis. The person who put you under understands what you're saying. You don't. So the only thing they can do is once you come back, they can tell you what you said about you. You feel what I'm saying? So long story short, you're fucked. Either way it go. You feel me? So I'm drawing, and once she saw my drawing, she was impressed. And I think she gained a different level of respect for me because of the art, which was interesting. And so I'm going to go ahead and end this because I got to get ready to go. As you can see, it's 7:32. I got to get the fuck on. But it was interesting because with her, once she saw my art, I think she saw me in a different light. You know what I mean? Which is, I guess, what I want to leave everybody with today. Shut the fuck up. I know niggas like, what? That nigga, that didn't even make sense. Nigga, give me a chance. Hold on. So, I'm going into 2021 on this. I ain't got shit to say, but I got a whole lot of shit to do. You feel me? I'm gonna say it again. I ain't got shit to say, but I got a whole bunch of shit to do. You understand? So I'm not talking no more. Except for, Black Box. I'm talking, you know what I mean? But outside of shit like this, homie, I'm not talking no more. I'm just about doing. You know what I mean? You just gonna see shit happening. And that's it, man. You know what I mean? So, if you following this episode, if you watch this episode, or if I sent you this episode, that's probably the only way you're gonna see this motherfucker right now is I gotta send it to your ass, you know what I mean? Then take this with you, you know what I'm saying? Look at your life or not. I don't give a fuck what you do with it, you know what I mean? You can just delete this bitch. I don't give a shit. But if you are listening to it and you're looking for some ways to improve your situation and go further, then I would say this, dog. Stop talking. and do. Stop trying to convince people to believe in your vision and just go. You feel me? Because as you go, the people that's supposed to be a part of your team is going to come. You feel me? And the harder you go, the more people will begin to understand your message. You feel me? So it's just that you got to go without caution almost. You feel me? Like, nigga, don't drive off no bridge. You feel me? Because unless you Evel Knievel, there's a big ass pad down there, nigga. That ain't the smart thing to do if you want to continue life. Now, if you want to commit suicide, then maybe that's a good thing. You know what I mean? But if you're trying to continue on, then that ain't good. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, but go with caution, but go. You know what I mean? Scare yourself every day. Do something you wouldn't do every day. Push yourself to the limit, because we all got an end date. You feel me? So push yourself to the absolute limit. You know what I mean? To the point where you're like, man, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do this. If you know exactly how you going to do everything, then that means you ain't pushing hard enough, nigga. You should be pushing hard enough to you like, man, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do this shit. This is too much. Whew. Now you at the edge. You feel me? You at the edge now. You know what I mean? And that's why I like to live. I like to live on the edge, dog. I don't know how the fuck, where the fuck, or when the fuck. But I know I'm fucking. Okay, that's it. All right, I gotta go. I gotta get the clap before this old bitch start tripping again. So I'm out, man. It's 7:35. I gotta get the fuck on. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to get this thing in. You feel me? Every day at 6 a.m. Whew. I don't know if I meant that, but we'll see. 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm trying to be in this bitch every day, and I'm gonna make this shit better and better and better and better and better. But I can't make it better if you don't tell me what the fuck you want. You feel me? Oh, one more thing. We're specializing in comedy. That's why you got to see that's my stage back there. You know what I'm talking about? Yay. So anyway, that's the Black Box. You know what I'm talking about? And we'll be doing stand-up comedy from there, man. I got a bunch of comedians that's going to come in and bless the mic as well, you know, including myself. You know what I'm talking about? I'm also a musical artist, so I'm a lyricist, you know what I mean? But that may go any kind of way. That's why I don't like to really say lyricist, because nigga, I might yodel on the track. I don't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? I just do whatever it's called to do. You know what I'm talking about? So that's it, man. All right, I'm gone, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, you know what I mean? And stay focused. And you know what I mean? As much as you possibly can, man. Stay in the dark, baby. Black Box. Already. 3 a.m. Bye. It's in the third. Hear me?